I got it. I fixed it. I fixed it this time. Can you see it? You can see it. You can see my tabs too. Just gonna. Oh, display captures on. That's why. Boom, boom. Gotta fix it. I gotta make sure everything fits. Is that good? I would hope so. Okay. So, content warning. This game is not suitable for children. You agree that fuck, I can't read. That you are at least 13 of age. I'm 14. The game contains some graphic sense of violence, general trigger warnings. No, that's not trigger warning. Whatever CW had. I don't know what that means. Realistic gore, jump scares, starvation, realistic decapitation of graphic violence, auditory gore, murder, death, dismemberment, graphic self decapitation, and realistic severed head. We'll be fine. In the game, players can die easily. The player can easily die. If you encounter a murder, please call the police first. It's unrealistic to develop a romantic relationship with the murderer. Good choice of words. This is a romance game. It's English. Okay, perfect. Hopefully you can hear it. Let me get my mouse. Where's my mouse? Right here. I got it. Okay. This is the Bloody Painter. It's a dating sim. Start. Oh god, it's a reading game. With a severe headache, you wake up in an unfamiliar place. As you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it seems you were hit by something heavy before you lost consciousness. A heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you here. You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. Let's investigate the surroundings first. Okay. Oh, we still have our cell phone? Check the cell phone. God damn it! No signal. I might be in a remote place or underground. Where to investigate next? The door? You peek through the keyhole, but you see nothing outside. I wonder where I am. Where to investigate next? Our meal? Near the door, there's a serving of spaghetti with tomato sauce and a bottle of water. Also a round plastic fork that's completely harmless. Was thoughtfully attached. That made no sense. It's still warm. It feels like I was staying here not long ago. Where to investigate next? We did cell phone, so we got mattress and wall, right? Yeah. I don't like this music. Or I don't like this. There's a mattress on the floor. The mattress feels really hard to get to lie on. Where to investigate next? The wall. The room is surrounded by 4 walls without any windows. It's weirdly cleaned up, and no ashes or sand can be seen. Looks like a prison, but built by a germaphobe. We're gonna investigate next, and investigation. Yes! It's the next move. Ooh! Hold on, let's fix this. There, you guys should see everything now. Hopefully. There you go. What one should I do? What one should I do? Yeah, for help, listen, knock over the meal, or sleep? That's a good question. I'm gonna yell for help. Nobody answers. Okay, that was nothing then. You can't hear you can't hear any sound other than your own breathing. The soundproofing in this seems particularly good. Okay, so I can knock over. Oh, what was that? I'm gonna knock over my food. Make the room messy and dirty with food. Okay, go to sleep. I don't like this music. You lay on the bed. You try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's like fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. Oh God. You open your eyes after hearing some noises. Hi! He's got a smiley face right here. Tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at you with his head tilted. Oh my God, he has a voice actor? He looks extremely displeased. You notice the mop and the bucket he brought with him. Who are you? Why did you abduct me? He starts to clean up, ignoring your questions. After a while, the dirty room becomes clean, and he doesn't forget to spray alcohol everywhere to disinfect when he's done. Day 2, morning. The first day passed. You feel very hungry. There has been no food or water in here since yesterday. Sometimes when you're so hungry that your stomach hurts, you can only use your arms to press your stomach hard to press your stomach hard to relieve the pain. Day 3, night. Third day has passed. There's a chill in your limbs, and you can't muster any strength in your hands and feet. You need to replenish calories to maintain bodily function, or else you'll faint. Day 7. A week passed. You're laying on the bed in a daze with only one breath left. In a trance, you hear the sound of heavy gates being opened one by one, and then its footsteps getting closer to you. You feel that your body is in the air. It seems like someone has picked you up. You think it could be great if it's the police coming to rescue. Oh wait, you think it would be great if it's the police coming to rescue. The possibility makes you fall asleep in peace. But you never wake up again. Oh, I'm dead. That was a really quick way to die. Bad end. 6 out of 1. Messy and How many endings are there? 6? Messy is unacceptable. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we did all this. Okay. Let's go to sleep. You lay on the bed. You try to sleep on this condition. Maybe it's better. Yeah, got it. Huh? You open your eyes after hearing some noises. Hi again. A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at you with his head tilted. He remains silent as if he is sizing up his prey. He points to the plate on the floor, like indicating that you should finish your meal quickly. Thinking that the strange man might have poisoned the meal, you shake your head in fear. Seeing you have no intention of eating, he looks quite distressed.
You can't die. Not now.
Not now. He slowly speaks with a deep and steady
The freezer is full.
That's nice. What does that mean?
The freezer is full, and there's no space for more.
Are you gonna eat me?
7 days.
He pauses and thinks.
There won't be space until 7 days later. If you die now, you'll rot.
That's nice. Are you gonna eat me? I'd rather rot. What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to live? He nods and walks out of the door. Wait! You can't just leave me here like this. Please! Your cries can't stop the door from closing. That's fun! Let's investigate the surroundings first. A croissant? That's a croissant. That's a croissant. A bread and a bottle of water. A door. You peek outside from the keyhole. You see the shadow of the man walking around. He seems to be busy with something. What is he doing? Mattress. I guess we gotta sleep. Please try to improve your survival rate within 7 days. Day 2, morning. Let's investigate and look around. Empty plate. That's nice. You check the keyhole. You seem to see something. You see that there's a vague figure at the end of the door. Yell for help or observe quietly. Well, before I choose, I'm gonna observe. And it looks like there's a hand right there. Is the man just dressed really nice? Is that his hand? Whose hand is it? Is it his hand or the guy's hand? Because it kinda... I don't think that's how a hand goes. Is that how... Can you do that? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that. Let's yell. Help! After you yell for help, you finally realize what it is. Oh my god. Oh, that's nice. That is an artwork made of the human body, not a human being. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not explaining. You hear the door open. You slowly push the door. And there's... Sorry, I'm traced with the strange man. First, you go into a room with a large freezer sink in operation. Then you open another heavy door. Ew! Ew! Who keeps teeth? It's nasty. That's nasty there. That's also nasty. That's the most nasty, I think. The jars are filled with specimens made from human body parts. What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? What is this? Okay. It's like you're in an art museum. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as material for specimen artwork? You're thinking. You're seeing a scene. What the hell are these sick stuff? So disgusting. Say all the curse words you can think of in your life. You raise your fish and smash it against the glass cabinet, but stop just before your fist hits it. Your wrist is grabbed by someone. Well, that's nice. Before you realize it, the man is already standing
The
behind you.
last thing I welcome is an uneducated person like you.
Hey, I'm not uneducated. I went to school. Oh, Jesus! You feel it in your abdomen. And then the red warm liquid flows out. Oh, that's nice. Oh my god! Oh, I don't like those noises. Kills you, and he cleans up the scene carefully. After dissolving you in strong acid, he buries you in the garden. Wow. Thanks. Oh, I got the second. Okay, you're not even good enough to be material. That's crazy. Fuck you too, game. Uh-huh. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
You not the set. If you die now, you'll rot.
I got this. I know what I'm doing. Door, right? Yeah, door. Let's observe quietly. You sense something wrong and realize what that is after narrowing your eyes. That is an artwork made of human body. I can't fucking read. I like his blue eyes. That's pretty pretty. I'm not screaming. You hear the door open. Slowly push the door out. There's no trace of the strange man. Then you open another heavy door. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. Like you're in an art museum. No. Thinking. Run away! You look for a door to escape everywhere, but just can't find any. With an idea, you lie on the wall and start tapping, trying to find if there is a hidden secret passage. Just when you're tapping, someone covers your face with a small towel from behind. You pass out after struggling for 2 to 3 minutes. You're back in a small room. When you wake up, the door is locked. There's no such chance of ever again after that. You can only eat the meals he sends every day and wait for the 7th day to come. Bad ending 3. Lamb to the slaughter. Ah! Okay. I know what I'm doing. Sleep.
You not the set. If you die now, you'll rot.
I know what I'm doing. At the door. I think I'm gonna do observe quietly again. Yeah, oh, kind of forgot, almost forgot. Yes, we got that. Yep. Admire the artwork. I mean, this is disgusting, but it's kind of cool. That's terrifying, though. You look around and admire his work with relish. You look at them for 15 minutes straight.
Interesting.
Oh, Jesus. You hear a voice coming from the corner. Turns out the man has been watching you from a blind spot behind the glass cabinet. I like them, they're so beautiful. The man goes silent, with his head tilted for a couple of seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be thinking about something.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them?
No. Feel nothing at all.
You're such a weirdo.
Okay, well, you're not wrong. You think, aren't you talking about yourself? After you have a tour in his display room, he locks you back in the small room you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. Your survival rate increases. Day 3. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You're waiting for him to bring dinner. But what you get is not dinner. Instead, the heavy door was open. A light shines through the crack of the half-open door, looking like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into the light. I'm going to heaven! First arrive at the room with an option. Alright, yeah, I saw this. But this time, the operating table is not empty. There's a defrosted human corpse on it. The man pops out of nowhere. He unties the iron chain from your feet and hands the surgical knife in his hand to you.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
His voice tone sounds cold, like the kind of teacher who gives students hard questions on purpose. Ooh. I'm not gonna remember all this shit, am I? What's history? Ooh. Okay. Settings. What is this? I can't read! Which one's yes, which one's no? Yes? What are these? I haven't played this game! What is this? Okay. Just gonna ignore them then. Back to the game. Okay, I'm gonna go. I know what he wants, so I'm gonna go what he wants. Stab the corpse. Maybe beautiful work always comes with some sacrifices. Without hesitation, you stab the abdomen of the corpse with the knife. But due to lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. Oh my god! And this is when he gets close behind your back and holds your hand. You're both holding the surgical knife like you two are cutting a cake together. Yeah! Really, really juicy cake. With his hand, the lines you cut become smooth and clean. Oh, hold on. You guys can read this part. I gotta let the dog outside. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Yippee! Anyway, you can smell an ocean perfume on him due to how close you are. It seems to be sprayed to cover up the smell of formalin. What's that? Oh my god, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Right here, grab the mouse. Yet. Okay. Cold. Give me just a second. There we go. You can feel his warmth with your back, but his fingers are a little cold. He's focusing on cutting the corpse, and your hand keeps moving under his lead. He could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. And you start to speculate on the purpose of his behavior. Could it be he wants someone who can ignore the cruelty and process and understand him? You think. After that happy creative time ends, you're locked in the room you were in. You go to sleep to the end of the day. To end the day. Till noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You notice that something is shining at the corner. A key. Seems like the man accidentally dropped it last night. You open the door with the key. You pass the operating table where you two spent creative time together last night. The display room. Then you discover there's an uneven marks from one wall to the corner. You find a trapdoor. After pushing the trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. It turns out that this is really an underground secret room. Hidden layer by layer with trapdoor. No wonder the sound insulation is no good. You walk up the stairs and see heavy wooden board. You push it hard. Catches your eye. What catches your eye is in the interior of a cozy cabin. Then you realize the heavy wooden board that you just pushed is the back of a bookcase. You look around and find that there's an insect specimen, everywhere in the cabinet. And there's already a reindeer head specimen hanging on the wall. That's nice. Then you walk into the living room. Oh my god, he has a face! You see a young man with a handsome face. Pale skin laying on the sofa. The ocean scented perfume and the faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. It's him! He's the masked man who kidnapped you, but he's not wearing a mask at this time. His sleeping face has a furious expression. His neck is sweating, and he seems to be trembling. It looks like he's sick. At this time, you decide to... We're gonna save. What is this bullshit? I don't know what any of this is. We're gonna go to 18. So I remember. Wait, why don't I just delete them? Oh wait, there's more? God damn. Let's just delete them. Save day 3 though. What is this? I swear I haven't played this game. Why is it like this? It was free on Steam. anyway. Same. And now I'm gonna take the opportunity to escape. If you don't run away now, then when? You open the door and find a forest with heavy snow outside. You remember why you came here. You were traveling alone. In the evening, your car hit a deer on the forest road and then stalled. With no cell phone signal in the deep mountains, you walked on the road for 30 minutes until it got dark. Then you saw the lights of a cabinet in the forest and decided to ask the occupants for help. That's when you witnessed the scene. You witnessed a man wearing a mask dragging a corpse into the cabinet, and unfortunately you were discovered by the man. You ran wildly on the mountain road. The man was more familiar with the terrain than you were, and he quickly got in front of you and knocked you out. Then when you opened your eyes, you were in the underground secret room. But this time the man fell ill on the couch, and there's no one to stop you. Cross the gate with confidence, but after you only take a few steps. Oh, what? A sharp pain hits your calf, and you look down at the blood-red stain on the snow. What? Just now you realized there's a lot of bear traps placed around the cabin, and it was difficult for you to identify them because they were covered by the snow. Oh my god! The unstoppable pain makes you fall forward, and oh my god, and the snow in front of you. Oh my god! Holy shit! As more bear traps are triggered, you are no longer you and are an unrecognizable piece of. Okay. The snow is dyed even brighter red, and you can only wait for the wolves to eat up your remains. That's nice. Bad end. 6 out of 6. Beware of the traps. Okay, well, let's go back to day 3. What happens if I attack him? You turn around quickly and try to stab him with a surgical knife. But he seems to already know that you would do that. And holds
You
very
were
quickly.
indeed pretending.
You were indeed pretending. He locks you back in the small room you were in. There's no chance. Okay, yeah, same bullshit. Bad end. Smart ass. Okay, fuck you too, game. Can't do it. Can't hurt an innocent person, even if it's a corpse. But if you don't cut it, the man will know you're just pretending to admire his artworks to survive. After struggling with your thoughts, you drop the knife in your hand in fear.
You were indeed pretending.
The shit! Too soft-hearted. Fuck you. Okay, do not escape again, because I do not want to die again. You can't bear to leave him alone, so you reach out and touch his forehead. Whoa! So hot! Why'd I say it like that? You try to find something that can cool him down. Let's investigate. The living room? The living room is spotlessly clean. We're to investigate. Oh my god, the man. His expression is furious. He seems to be in pain. He's still having a fever. We're to investigate sofa. You don't think it's good for a patient to sleep on the sofa, but you can't move him with your strength. We're to investigate it. Ha! Weak. Ugh, I don't like bugs. Feels like he did them all. October 31st, 2002. The workman shift workmanship of these specimen is exquisite. We're gonna investigate next. The photo frame. There's a photo frame on the shelf. A photo of him standing at the entrance of the Judical Mental Hospital with a man in a doctor's robe. We're gonna investigate next. The shelf. There's a box with combination shelf on it. $31, 2002. Oh damn. 2002. What the fuck? What month is October? January, February, March, April, June, July. Wait, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, December, October. So that's 10 to 11/31. God damn it! How many? That's 4 ones. One, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? Bookcase. You find some of his profiles in the bookcase. Name Helen Otis. Gender male. Birthday October 1st, 1980. We're gonna investigate. Go back to the shelf. 1980. God damn it. 11/1. Damn it. What the shit? What's the code? Give me the cocoa powder. There's a jar of cocoa powder and a cup on it. Let's make him a cup of cocoa. We're gonna investigate next. What the fuck? What's the code? Where even is the safe? Or the lock? Whatever it's called. It's not 1980. Oh. What the fuck is it? Okay, fuck this game. Go to the kitchen. The kitchen is spotlessly clean. The fridge. There's a cup of ice cubes in it. These can cool down his temperature. That's it? What's that thingy? Cabinet. Find some clean towels in the kitchen cabinet. Soak a towel in ice water. Place it on the patient's forehead to calm down. What's the code? I found his jacket. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, you're overthinking things. What the shit? I want to know what the code is. Okay, fine, whatever. Return to the living room, wring out the excess water from the towel soaked in ice water and place it on his forehead. His furious expression gradually softened. He once again noticed his fair skin and long eyelashes, and his slightly curly black hair. If you don't say he's a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. Oh my god, I hate reading. After a while, damn, he's got really pretty eyes. He wakes up to the scent of you brewing cocoa and sits up on the couch. He looks at you a little shocked. He looks around quickly and seems to understand what's going on.
Why are you doing this?
'Cause I can. You got a problem? I'm going to ask myself that too.
You saw me faint and didn't choose to run away.
Last time I ran, I died because you have a bunch of fucking bear traps up there.
You're such a weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo. Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? Can't help but bitch about him. You seem to see the corners of his mouth rise slightly for a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the cocoa you brewed for him. It seems that he's a little wary of you. Can you tell me
Bloody
why?
Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi.
Okay.
If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
BP. Even though what he told you was just a nickname, at least you know what to call him now. After the brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps staying to take care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, picks up a book, and starts reading.
By the way, you better not try to escape.
Why would I? What gave you that idea?
There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
Sit on the sofa. Soon, a wave of sleepiness comes over you. Today, you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room, not in the cold underground secret room. Your survival rate increases. Day 5, morning. You see him busy cleaning in and out of the house early in the morning. I'll come help too. What the shit is that? After finishing speaking, you pick up the rag and bucket and join the cleaning. But you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. You're just taking a clean wet rag, wiping out the clean cabinet. Do you usually love cleaning this much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
Okay. Oh shit, no! Come back! Though he doesn't talk much, his tone and voice give you a gentle feeling and don't make you feel nervous. Climb up the short ladder and wipe the high cabinet with the rag. Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out of the crack in the cabinet. You're so frightened that you lose your balance and fall backwards. You close your eyes. But what you get is not pain with falling to the ground, but a warm feeling. Oh, hi! But you open your eyes and find that he's holding you like you're a princess. He catches you with the same cold expression in his face.
Are you
on his
all
face.
right?
Yeah. Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asks. I'm alright. There's just a cockroach. Oh my. Hearing the word cockroach, he puts you down. He takes 2 steps back from the cabinet. You just wiped and then says calmly,
Don't come near here yet.
Why? Why?
It's dangerous.
He can't help but chuckle at the thought of a murderer being afraid of cockroaches. Fine, whatever you say. Your interaction just now makes you feel a little warm from this cold murder. At least you see more of his reactions of expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days. He could have let you fall off the ladder, and he rushed over to catch you. However, oh my god, I just want to be done. Why'd I choose this game? However, wait, where am I? Where am I? Somehow you feel that after these few days of getting along, maybe now you both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. It was only a clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who was trying to escape. But now it has an extra layer of friendship, causing the interaction between you two to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road in the distance. 2 police officers get out of the car and keep looking towards the cabin. At some point, VP is already behind you and looking out the window with you.
Wait for a second.
I don't want anyone.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you Mr. Otis?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever seen these people around here? The police officer takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
No, these people are missing people around this area.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Can we check out your cabinet?
Yes.
Cabin?
Come in.
BP behaves very kindly and politely after speaking. He leads the way for the police officers.
Follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
Police officers enter the house and see you. Hello.
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
He You greet the officers with a smile and nod. At the same time, a police officer quickly looks through the missing person's photos in his hand and then puts the photo back in his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. You stand by the bookcase, blocking the entrance to the secret room. After searching around, the police find nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. Today, you still sleep on the couch in the living room instead of the cold basement. After sleep, you hear the sound of someone approaching. When you notice it, the person seems to be very close to you. You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at your sleeping face quietly. The man stretches out his hand and takes it back just as he was about to touch your hair. He turns around and leaves. Day 6, morning. You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast is served in front of you. There is a piece of toast with just the right crispiness of a large round plate, a poached egg on top of the toast, and some lettuce salad. And some lettuce salad. There we go. The plating looks delicious. The drink is a cup of freshly brewed hot cocoa. Thank God, I fucking hate coffee. No offense to anyone who likes coffee. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Wait, what? Crudely, the cut, huh? The cutlery, the what? Whatever he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features. He sits at the dining table and starts eating while he sits on the chair opposite you and flips through a book. It's snowing outside, and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As long as you ignore the fact that you're in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you, everything is very relaxing. You look at him, who is full of mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind. And you decide to... I already did this. I already did these. I'm gonna ask carefully. Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
What book do you
Usually,
read?
I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
That's nice. What are you reading
The
today?
Truman Show.
What is the book
The
like?
whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation. Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all. But he is
that's
completely unaware that he is in such a large... Very ridiculous, right? I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me. If our world was like the Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
Must be
I understand.
difficult.
After all, normal people cannot forgive me for such behavior, but I don't care what they think. I just want to complete my work. I have always been a selfish man.
That's nice. Pick up the book next to you and read it. What work are you gonna use me for? You ask bravely. He looks up at you for a moment.
I was going to make you into some kind of doll at first. Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they will become rotten and sunken. So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them.
Okay.
Glass beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes. You look very pleasing to the eye, so I would also like to keep the head intact.
Kinda wish I didn't ask. Oh, this
Sorry,
is terrible.
I was so immersed in talking about art that I didn't consider your feelings.
Yeah. From an artistic point of view, it's a good idea, but you're describing my real corpse. It still scares me.
I'll be careful next time.
Huh? There's still a next time? What did he say at first? Has his mind changed? You're curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further. About potted plants? I saw many potted plants on the shelves in the living room. Why were they all withered?
I have tried my best. I don't know why they always die.
You just suck at, I don't know what the word is. Pick up the book and start flipping through. It's a book about the possibility of having complete opposite versions of yourself in a parallel world. There's a complete opposite version of you. What do you think it would be like?
Oh, that book. Let me think. Probably a guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
Why is it a burgundy coat?
Because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
Hold on, guys. My dad's calling me. I gotta go on mute. Okay, me's back. Yeah, I think that's it. End the conversation. Noon. It's noon time. Thank you for making breakfast for me today. Let me make lunch in return. He frowns at you with an expression like, are you out of your mind? Don't worry. Said there are traps outside the house. Only you know how to get out. In and out normally. If I resist you with a knife, I can't escape. Even if I resist you with a knife, I can...
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Great! As for what to cook and the ingredients, well, a bad idea flashed through your head. Curiosity makes you ask. Do you eat human flesh?
No, why would I do that? I just use human bodies as materials for making art, and I never think about eating them.
Okay. I thought you murderers all had some degree of cannibalism.
Let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools?
No.
Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them. Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime. and kill purely for the sake of killing. Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy.
Okay, damn.
I wouldn't do anything unless necessary. You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
I see. After hearing this, you decide to... I want to cook a human dish. Can I try cooking human flesh?
Are you serious?
Yes. Hmm?
Why do you do that?
I'm quite curious about the taste of human flesh. Haven't you been curious about
No, never thought of it.
it? This also helps you get rid of unnecessary material, doesn't
I
it?
do have some useless cuts of meat in the basement freezer. By the way,
Great!
I won't eat it.
Okay. He says, but still takes you to the basement to open the freezer and take out a piece of human thigh meat. You turn on the oven and start to cook. BP watches the entire production process rather than worry about you escaping. He's more worried about you blowing up the kitchen. God damn, that looks good! Not long after, a roasted human thigh steak appears on the table. He stares at the human steak on the table and has no intention of eating. What's wrong?
You go ahead and eat. I have no appetite.
Fine. Cut the human steak into a size that fits your mouth. Put a piece into your mouth. The human flesh tastes firm, very chewy, has a distinct beefy flavor. It tastes a bit like venison. Although its delicious is difficult to chew, so you chew it for a very long time. BP frowns and sits aside, watching you eating with gusto. It's really delicious. Wouldn't you like some?
No.
Okay, damn, bitchy. He continues to watch you eat with gusto. At this point, your fork accidentally falls to the ground. You bend down to pick it up the fork and had fallen to the bottom of the table, then raise your head to continue eating. Look at your plate and notice there seems to be a piece of meat missing.
Not bad.
Did you say something?
Nothing.
You fucking ate a piece, huh? He licks his fingertips and says, You had a fairly pleasant afternoon. Okay.
Hey!
What? You're woken up from your sleep by the man. His face is close to you and his blue eyes are staring at you. What's wrong? You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
Got to go?
I've noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now. Come with me or not, it's your choice.
Yes, save. Did I do that? I actually don't know. Go with him or stay? Eeny, meeny, miny, stay. I want to stay and live a normal life. You think that this crazy journey should not go on?
Okay, I understand.
Suddenly, his face slowly moves closer to you. Just when he's about to touch you, he takes a piece of cloth and covers your mouth and nose hard. After struggling hard for 2 to 3 minutes, your consciousness gradually becomes blurred. When you open your eyes, you're back in the basement again. You're tied to a chair and you can't move your body. You try to break free, but fail. The rope is tied very firmly. You hear someone's footsteps getting closer to the door. The door opens. He walks in slowly, holding something behind his back. Please step away from me. He moves closer and closer to you until he's at your ear. You can hear his breathing and your own heartbeats. You close your eyes out of fear. Oh my god! You can feel that he's scratching your skin softly with the back of a knife, and the cold metal stimulates your nerves. His palm is holding the back of your neck through his glove, as if he is studying your face and thinking where to cut it. Fear boils inside you, tears filling your eyes unconsciously. Suddenly, the fierce hold of the back of your neck, forcing you to forcing you to look him in the eyes, slowly speaks with a soft tone in your ear.
If you stay here, you might reveal my information to the police. The risk of keeping you alive is too high. But even if I say I want you to come with me, a normal person like you will leave me one day, eventually. I quite like you. And if it's you, I would like to turn you into a work and put you somewhere I can see you every day.
Yeah, that's actually really fucking creepy.
It's you who made me realize that I might be more selfish than I thought. Don't worry. I'll saw your head off as material for artwork and visit you every day. Thank you for spending these few days with me. I felt quite at ease. We'll have more time to spend together in the future.
Oh my god! The red flowers flow from your neck. Day 7. Now you can neither feel or think. Everything becomes dark. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm really pretty. Your body and your skull are separated. How? How is my skull? How? How does he? What? You know, I'm just whatever. He finds a new place, and after he takes your head and leaves the cabin, he carefully makes your head into a specimen, and your eyes are replaced with glass beads. You are made into a beautiful but also creepy doll, and he visits you often. You become his favorite work. You are with him forever in the form of arts. That was a good ending? Okay, go with him. What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look at me in the eyes and tell me, what do you prefer me to do? You stare at his eyes.
I prefer.
He hesitates to speak and looks away, looking like he's thinking about something. Oh my god! There's a timer! Save. Wait, no. Okay, yeah. Save. I'm gonna choose hold his hands. Your behavior makes him a little panicked, but he doesn't seem to be good at this kind of situation. You notice that his ears are flushed, and this unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. What do you prefer me to do?
I prefer.
After a moment's silence, he slowly speaks.
That you come with me.
He tries hard to look you in the eyes and speaks his thoughts.
We'll set off early tomorrow morning.
You know, it kind of reminds me of my boyfriend. Day 7.
Follow my footsteps.
Okay. You follow the shoe prints he leaves on the snow and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. Just as you are walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! In the snowstorm, several policemen who are lying for them and keep running forward. Bang! A shotgun shoots across the sky, and you feel a pain in your left calf. You are shot. He turns to look at you, as if considering whether to leave you or not. Run! You yell at him, but he approaches you, and he holds you in his arms, and you feel the warmth on your forehead. He kisses your forehead. Oh, that's cute. You feel time freeze at this moment. The kiss is almost like a goodbye. Then he leaves you and runs forward, disappearing into the heavy snow. You later take you're later taken back to the police for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were a victim. On that note, you weren't lying. You don't reveal any unnecessary details. Since there's no relevant evidence to provide that you are an accomplice, the police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, ooh, 2 years passed. Now you live in a cheap little apartment. You live an ordinary life as if what happened 2 years ago never happened. Today is Halloween, and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations. But for you, it's just another day at work. When you return to your apartments after getting off of work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. You remember that you closed the window before going out. Just when you're about to close the window, you find a gift left by someone on the table next to the windowsill. A red rose. This is giving off Haunted Adeline. But this one has thorns. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. Every Halloween after that, you received a rose at your residence. It's like a once a year greeting. Although he says nothing, the rose seems to the rose seems to tell everything. Although you have certain similarities, you are two people from different worlds after all. Perhaps living your own life this way has the best outcome for the both of you. Good and different worlds. Is this it? Do nothing. How dare you? Calmly analyzes the situation. Can you hear it? I can't hear it. Voices, music, sound effects, speed, auto speed. Uh-huh. I can't hear him. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. He approaches you, and he holds you in his arms. Then you feel a pain in your back. Oh, god damn. Why are you killing me? The hand he is holding around you from behind has a sharp blade. He pierces your body with that sharp blade over and over until you lose consciousness. Everything becomes dark. Until just now, you realize that you chose to follow because Save. 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 He and I are the same kind. You wake up from a nightmare and you're lying in a comfortable bed. You look around and find yourself in a cozy looking room with specimens hanging on the walls. The man asks as he opens the door. I'm alright. 2 years after that night 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg, the two of you continued to run forward in the snow. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up your whereabouts, so you were not caught. After that, you came to another remote mountainous area and rented another cabin to settle there. I can't hear him. I was just having a nightmare. Whoa! 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 He sits on the edge of the bed and strokes your cheek, his forehead touching yours gently. Don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing more dangerous than me here. Wait, wait. Hello, computer. Computer, why aren't you working? Should be worried about the murderer living under the same roof as you right now rather than a nightmare. But you're not cold-blooded him. You two are equally evil, but this makes you both find a sense of belongs in the other. Living with others make you feel uncomfortable at first, but living with a crazy person like him doesn't seem to make him feel uncomfortable, because you can always quickly know what the other person is thinking, and you know clearly, and also know clearly where the other person's whereabouts is, where other boundaries is. You living under the same roof, but you don't interfere with each other. He continues to commit crimes, and you sometimes participate with him on a whim. You have each other by the short hairs, and you know what that if you expose each other's crimes to the public, then you will be finished too. So you're more or less cover each other's cover. You have a strange symbiotic relationship where you sometimes dislike each other and sometimes deceive each other, but you also have an absolute trust in each other. Two madmen keeping each other company. Madman's house. Why can't I hear? There's usually music or why can't you hear it? What the shit? Confirm. Why can't you hear anything? Why no work? It should work. Why am I having technical difficulties? Is it me? Like literally me and just like God. You can hear that. But you can't hear the game. Christ. Why can't you hear the audio anymore? What the fuck? Can you hear it? No, what the fuck? Maybe if I like close the game and reopen it. There we go. Where am I? Ask loudly. I have a question. Say with a super loud
I'm not
voice.
Van Gogh. I have ears to hear. What is it?
We did all these.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Oh,
No, I just use human bodies as let's just because. Also, don't I wouldn't do anything. You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
a cooked common dish. Look at the ingredients. There are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and some curry powder on the shelf. Okay, I've decided. You turn on the oven and start to cook. BP watches the entire production process. Other than worrying about you escaping, he's more worried about you blowing up the kitchen. Soon after, a normal curry omelet rice was served. That looks yummy. Ew, broccoli. What? He stirs out the omelet rice without saying a word. Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the whole process? He starts to move after you finish speaking. He takes a spoonful of omelet rice and puts it in his mouth.
It's surprisingly quite delicious.
What's
Nothing.
wrong?
It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
I can make you more if you like. Okay, Media's back. Did I already read this? I think I already read that. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon.
Hey, hey!
Okay, we did the so Load. You want to follow him. Wake up from a nightmare and you're lying on a comfortable bed. Look around and find yourself in a cozy looking room with specimens hanging on the wall.
Are you alright?
Yes, the man asks as he opens the door. I'm alright. 2 years after that. The night 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg. The two of you continued to run in forward and fortunately, uh-huh,
If you're
uh-huh.
fine, get up quickly. I will need your help in today's creation.
Oh, great. Yes, teacher. She's our
Bring me the
teacher.
bone saw.
Oh my god. Okay.
Iron in the blood will trigger a luminal reaction. Any area with bloodstains outside should be wiped with hydrogen peroxide at least 3 times. Wiping blood-stained areas with hydrogen peroxide reduces the luminescence, but when it's dark, it still glows obviously to the naked eye. So, try not to leave bloodstains anywhere other than the basement.
Got it.
Good girl. You're
Oh my
learning
god,
fast.
do not tell me that. Teaches you carefully. Even every step and every detail. You assist him in cleaning up crime scenes and assisting him in completing his creations. During the day, you pretend to be a good citizen under false identities. And at night, in a place where people can see you, you create creations that are outraged by both human and gods. Paranoia apart, the clean and mean killing methods, the cautious and intelligent thoughts, the neat and invisible crime scenes. You are obsessed with everything about him, and he is the person you long to follow. You long to become him under his leadership. He is a good mentor. Rather than pampering his disciple, he prefers to use guidance and let you learn freely. You have become a pawn that he is proud of for him. He would do anything. Until an accident occurred while committing a crime, his legs were permanently injured, and he could only walk with crutches since then. He's already in his 40s at this time. Do you feel that trace of time make his elegance even more charming? You still terrify me. Just when you think that the bloody painter's evil deeds have come to an end.
Take it. I have nothing left to teach you.
Teacher, what do you mean by that?
You seem to like this mask very much.
I do.
I don't think I'll use it anymore, so I'll give it to you. What to do next is up to you.
Gives you his mask. He gives mask to you. You look at his mask in your hands and seem to understand the meaning of the teacher's words. You think to yourself that maybe your encounters with him years ago was just for this moment. I won't disappoint you. The legend continues. Good ending for Master and Disciple. Is that it?
Excited? Why?
Oh, this is the book. It's being attracted by your charm and wanted to be killed by you.
Incomprehensible, but what a bunch of weirdos with good taste.
It's hard to tell from his poker face whether he's serious, boasting, or joking. Is this one? Oh. No, I already did that. This? No, I already did that. Wait, so what was this? Oh, thanks for the compliment.
You're welcome.
Why did he say at first? He changed his mind? Okay. 1, 2, 3. this? I already did that. 8 at night. I already did these. Go with him? I already did that. Already did that. Well, the audio kind of cut out when I said we, he, and R in this when we did you. You wake up from a nightmare in a comfortable bed, yeah.
Are you all right?
Yes. The man asks as he opens the door. Alright. Yep,
I heard someone talk very frequently in her sleep.
No. I was just having a nightmare.
Don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, other than
There's
you.
nothing more dangerous than me here.
Yeah. Oh my god, the music changed. Oh my god, stop. I don't like this music. Madman's house. I think that's everything. Hold on, let me check out the game and see what achievements I got. Does it have any achievements? Doesn't have any achievements. That explains why I didn't get anything. Is that everything? Did I get everything? Is that all? I think that's all. Okay. Wait, there's secret endings? A guide to preferable choices to get specific endings in the game. The guide includes all 10 endings, 4 good endings, 6 bad endings, and the secret behind the locked box. Oh my god, the locked box! I forgot about it! Advise all the good endings follow the same pattern up until day 6 and 7. I recommend following along with good ending 1 and then making a save on day 6. This makes it easier to get all the good endings quicker. Along this, you can skim the endings and make a few saves if there are multiple endings that branch from for the bad endings. As long as it's pretty straightforward. Ending 1, brief summary. I got that one. I want the secret. Code is 1001. Saw him there, do you repeat it? What? At 0104 seconds, there's a photo which upon looking at it at this right angle reveals the message. Oh, he repeated. Okay guys, let's get the secret. We're gonna start from the beginning, so why not? Skip. Sleep.
not the set. If you die now, you'll rot.
I know what I'm doing. What was the code again? 111001. The door. Sir quietly. Admire the
Interesting.
artworks.
Don't you? You're such a weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo. Well, yes, I am actually.
Where do you think the first cut should be?
Stab the foot. Stay and take care of him. The living room. I think it's the shelf. The locked box. So the code is 1001. Enter. Oh my god, it opened! There's a note in the box that says, what the shit? Okay. I wonder what it means. The living room is spotlessly clean. We're gonna investigate next. Is that it? Hold on. Go back to Steam. This is a secret ending. What did I get? Okay, I got different worlds, favorite work, master and discipline, madman's house, messy and unacceptable, you're not even good enough to be material, lamb to the slaughter, smartass, too soft-hearted, beware of the traps. Now I just need the secret. While investigating on day 4, you come across a large rock. This is the month and day of BP's birthday, October 10th, 10:01. What? But okay, whatever. You can find this information rummaging the bookshelf. I did, though. Upon unlocking the box, you are met with a random jumbling of letters and numbers. It is as follows: V equals 2 FTP S3 SLILAO. Oh wait, that's 0. Copying and pasting this in the YouTube link format, you get this link. Playback on the other website has been disabled by... God damn it! Okay, guys. Well, apparently there's a YouTube video. I'm gonna watch it. Hold on. I'm gonna open my YouTube real fast. Where's my YouTube? There it is. Put this in. Watching it. Hold on, actually I'll show you guys so you guys don't get mad at me. If I can. This is it. Wait, this is the game. So pause the game. Leave the game. Stop the game. There we go. Go back to my YouTube. There we go. Alright. We're gonna watch this together. What the fuck? What is that? What's it? What is that? Is this him? Oh, that's his mask right there. Oh, what the shit? Okay. Oh god. Oh my, what? God damn it, I missed. Whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We're gonna slow this down. I know exactly what I was looking at. Oh god, this is even creepier. Hi. I can't read it. Sorry, guys. Oops. Oh my god. Hold on, turn my brightness up so I can see what the fuck that is at the garbage. What is that? This is creepier. Why is there that? Oh, wait. Did the eyes move? Because I'm pretty sure the eyes were looking at us. They're looking this way now. See it. I see it. Oh my god. Tried. I tried, guys. Yep. Damn it. Back. Damn it, I'm trying to see what it is. Come back. Damn it, I'm too slow. I'm too slow even in slow mode. What the shit? I got it. Okay, I don't want to see it no more. Look, the eyes are back. Look, the eyes are back. The eyes are back. Wait, come back. God damn it. Why am I so bad at this? Damn it. Shit. I got it. 22. Is this him? Bloody painter? I can't read that. I know what that is. No, 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 I don't want to see that. No, 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 I don't want to see that. Back to normal. Um, um, this. Yeah, go back to that. Um, um, okay. That's the secret ending, apparently. That's okay. I'm done. I'm done.